Hello everyone, my name is Bryon and we're going to be working on our stretches today. So before we begin on the stretches, let's sit up nice and tall in our chair. Let's bring our awareness to our breath. So we inhale through the nose, and as you inhale, I want you to feel your belly or your diaphragm fill or expand with air. See if you can feel that. Nice inhale through the nose. And as you exhale out of your mouth, I'd like you to feel your belly button pressing down towards the spine. So let's try that again. Nice inhale through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. Excellent. I want you to continue with those nice deep breaths. And we're going to now bring our awareness to our spine. So we want to have a nice long spine as we're sitting in our chairs. We're going to begin with our lower back. I'd like you to drop and lengthen that lower back down into the chair and let that lengthening travel up the spine to the back of the neck. We want to have a nice long back of the neck as we're seated in our chair. Then we're going to travel all the way up to the top of your head. And I'd like you to visualize the top of your head. Now we're going to visualize a piece of string attached to the top of the head, and it's attached to the ceiling. And I'd like you to imagine that string is pulling you up and lengthening you up a little higher up towards the sky. Nice long spine. And as we have that nice long spine, let's imagine and feel our ears just floating over the shoulders and our shoulders floating over the hips. Nice. Next, we're going to travel down to our seat, and I'd like you to feel your weight evenly distributed through both sides of your seat down into your chair. Nice deep breaths. Now we're going to travel all the way down to your feet, and I'd like you to feel all 10 toes on the floor, either on the floor or in your shoes, whatever you decide to do. I'd like you to visualize all those muscles in your feet, however they look to you, and I'd like you to take a nice deep breath. And on your exhale, I want you to just try and relax the feet down into the floor. Excellent. Next, we're going to travel up to the hands and do that same thing. Bring your awareness to the palms of the hands and the fingers, and visualize all those muscles in your hands, however they look to you. Let's also take a nice deep breath here. And as you exhale, just relax the hands. Excellent work. Last, I'd like you to bring your awareness to your forehead. And let's see if we can just relax all those muscles in the forehead. And as you relax the muscles in your forehead, see if you can just let that trickle down the face. Just relaxing the face, the shoulders, the torso, the hips, legs and arms, and down through the floor. And as we get that nice relaxation, we will also want to keep our awareness of a nice long spine and nice deep breaths. Excellent. Next, we're going to go ahead and let the arms go down by the sides. We're going to go ahead and rotate the palms outwards. And as we do that, we want to let that travel up to the shoulders, opening the shoulders and the chest. So we're sitting up a little taller in our chairs. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And go ahead and exhale out of your mouth. We're going to go ahead and do that once again. Nice deep inhale. And exhale out of the mouth. Excellent work. We're going to bring those hands back to neutral. You're going to go ahead and just place your hands on your lap if you like, or down by your sides. We're going to do some big shoulder rolls next. I'm going to bring my shoulders forward. I'm going to take a nice inhale as I bring the shoulders up to the ears. And as you exhale, let them roll back behind you. Let's do that again. We're going to go forward. We're going to take a nice inhale as we lift those shoulders up. And then we're going to exhale, let them roll back behind you. Let's go ahead and reverse that. We go back, inhale, lift, exhale, forward. Let's try that again. We're going to go back, inhale, lift those shoulders up, exhale, down. Nice. Let's lift those shoulders up to the ears. Take a nice deep inhale here. And on your exhale, we're just going to let those shoulders drop down to the floor. Let's try that again. Nice deep inhale, lifting those shoulders up. And exhale, just drop them down. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and place my hands on my lap for the next one. We're going to stretch out the neck a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just drop that right ear to right shoulder. We're going to do a very gentle rolling forward with the head. And allow your head to gently roll over towards the left side. And then at your own pace, roll back to where you started, nice and gentle. Feel that stretch on the back of the neck. Let's go ahead and do that once again, please. Nice and easy, just rolling forward. And on your own time, just slowly rolling back to where you started. We're going to bring the head right back up to center when you're finished with that. Very nice, everyone. We're going to go ahead and do a little warm-up for our shoulders and chest. I'd like you to bring your arms out in front of you. We want to relax the shoulders here. Nice long spine, shoulders relaxed. We're going to go ahead and spread the fingers out. We're going to bring the arms out to the sides. And as we do that, we're going to let the arms go a little further behind your shoulders. We're going to take a nice inhale here and lift the chest up a little higher. Nice stretch, nice deep breath. And as you exhale, I'd like you to pull your stomach to your spine. You're going to round your spine and give yourself a hug and relax the neck. So we're getting a stretch for the back and neck. We're going to repeat that. Let's open those arms wide, spread the fingers out. Take a nice inhale, lift that chest. And as you exhale, pull the stomach to the spine. Let's round that spine. Once again, give yourself a hug. Let's go and relax that neck. Feel that stretch. And we'll come right back to that nice neutral spine. We're going to take the legs a little bit wider next. We're going to do a little bit more of a warm-up here. We're going to do some circular motions with our torso. And as we do that, we want to feel the weight shift around in your chair. Just nice and easy. I'd also like you to visualize the top of your head is brushing the ceiling. So we keep that nice long spine. Let's reverse that direction. Nice and easy going around. Feeling that weight shift around in your chair. Excellent work. Let's do that just one more time. Nice and easy. Going around in the chair. And then we'll bring ourselves right back to center. Nice long spine. Good work, everyone. We're going to scoot back in the chairs next. And I'd like you to lift your feet up off the floor and bring your arms out in front. We're going to rotate the wrists and ankles. We're going to go nice and slow. I'd like you to really focus on the full range of motion here. Fingers and toes. How big can you make those circles with your fingers and toes? That's it. Excellent. One more nice big circle. We'll go the other direction now. Let's reverse that. And one more nice big circle. And we'll come back to center. Excellent work, everyone. We're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall in our chairs. Next, we're going to go into a warm-up that's going to be in standing. So we're going to go ahead and come up to standing. We're going to go to the left side of your chair. And if you need to, you can hold on to that chair with your hand, with your right hand, or I'd like you to place your hand on the hips. We're going to bend the knees a little bit, legs about shoulder width apart. We're going to do what's called a hula hoop. So we're going to just do a nice, easy circle with our hips, going around in a circle. I'd like to imagine that I'm in a swimming pool and I'm doing a slow motion hula hoop. Nice and easy. This is a great way to warm up the lower back and hips. We're going to go ahead and reverse that direction. Just take your time. Knees are bent a little bit. That's it. Let's go and do that one more time. And we're going to come back to center. Nice. We're going to go back to our chair. We're We're going to sit up nice and tall in the chairs. And next we're going to go into our lower back stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the legs a little bit wider. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to bring my lower back forward and place my fingers on my ankle, on the inner part of my leg. Other hand can be on the leg. I'm going to press into my ankle and rotate my chest up to the right, all the way down by my back. If you'd like to deepen this stretch, you can take your right hand and wrap it around your torso. If you have any shoulder issues, just keep your hand on your leg. Excellent. Let's come back to center. We're going to roll up that spine. We're going to do the other side, taking that right hand, placing it on the inner part of your ankle, letting that lower back come forward. Press into that ankle and rotate your chest up to the left. And you can stay here with your left hand on your leg, or you can wrap that arm around. It's up to you. I'm going to place my hand here. We're going to go ahead and come back center and roll up that spine. Excellent work, everyone. Okay, good. We're going to go ahead and bring those legs back together, and I'm going to sit up nice and tall in my chairs. I'm going to bring my right arm out like I'm going to shake someone's hand. Hold on to the elbow with your other hand. I'm going to bring that arm across the chest, taking a nice deep inhale here. And on your exhale, we're going to go ahead and rotate our torso over to the left. Let's see if we can relax those shoulders. And we'll bring that back to center. Nice, let's go ahead and do the other side. Other hand out like you're gonna shake someone's hand. Hold on to your elbow. Arm goes across the chest. Let's take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, rotate to the right. And we'll go ahead and bring that back to center. Might need to roll the shoulders a little bit. Excellent work. Next, we're going to do our upper back. So we're going to lace our hands in front of us. We're going to take a nice deep breath here. On your exhale, I'd like you to pull that stomach to the spine. You're going to reach your fingers away, relax the neck and shoulders. Let those shoulder blades slide away from each other. Let's reach the arms up to the sky next. We're going to go ahead and flip the hands around if you can. We're going to take a nice inhale. As you inhale, I want you to feel your rib cage lift and expand. And then we're going to let those arms float down by the sides. Nice. I always need to roll my shoulders a little bit after that one. And reverse that. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and stretch out the backs of our legs next. We're going to start with our left leg. I'd like you to take that left leg out nice and straight. So you're kind of on the end of your chair. Left hand is going to be on your thigh. Right hand is going to stack on top of that hand. So we keep our hips nice and square. We're going to take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, you're just going to slide that hand down towards the toes until you start feeling a stretch in the back of your leg. When you feel that stretch, I'd like you to hold that. Take some nice deep breaths. And I would like you to use your exhale to release that tension in the back of your leg. Let's take another nice inhale here. And go ahead and just roll up that spine. Very good. Let's try the other side. Right leg out, leg straight, right hand on the thigh. Left hand stacked on top. Go ahead and slide those fingers down towards the toes. Once you feel the tension start to build in the back of your leg, take some deep breaths. And we'll just roll up that spine. Nice work, everyone. Good. Next, we're going to go into a stretch for the thighs. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate in our chair. Make sure you have a nice sturdy chair. We're going to rotate to the right. I'm going to take my left leg and bring it down onto the floor. I'm holding onto the chair with both of my hands. I'm going to sit up nice and tall in the chair, and I'm just going to hinge back a little bit. Feeling that stretch in your thigh. And just hold that and breathe. And then we'll come up and sit up nice and tall. We're going to stay here. We're going to take the left arm up to the sky. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. And as I exhale, I'm just going to reach over towards the back of the chair. As you reach to the back, I'd like you to try and relax your left hip. We're going to reach that arm up to the sky and just let that arm float down by your side. Excellent work, everyone. We're going to switch to the other side of your chair, doing the other leg. Rotating to the left, holding onto the chair. Right leg goes down. Holding onto that chair and just hinge back a little bit. You should feel that in your thigh. Make sure those abdominals are engaged. Let's sit up nice and tall. Nice work. Let's take our right arm up to the sky. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to reach towards the back. It's going to reach those fingers up to the sky and let that arm just float down by your side. Okay, very good. We're going to come back to facing forward. We're going to go into a hip stretch next. So we're going to take let's start with our right leg. We're going to take our right ankle and place it on our left thigh. If this bothers your hip, if it's too much of a stretch, you can cross the leg over this way. It'll be a more gentle stretch. If that still bothers your hip, keep the foot on the floor. Okay, I'm going to go back to the first one, ankle on the thigh, leaning forward until you feel a stretch in your right hip. Once you feel that tension starts to build, I want you like to hold this stretch and take some deep breaths. Let's see if we can relax the shoulders. Let's come back upright. Nice work, everyone. Let's switch to the other leg. You have some options. Ankle on the thigh. Modify that, crossing the leg all the way over, or foot on the floor. Okay, going back to the first one, I'm going to lean forward until I feel the stretch start to build in my hip. Take some deep breaths. Use that exhale to release that tension. Excellent. We're going to come back up and sit up nice and tall. We're going to go ahead and place those feet back on the floor. We're going to take the legs a little bit wider. I'd like you to come to the ends of your chair. We're going to stretch out the neck and shoulders next. We're going to hold on to the back of the chair. See if you can just find a place to hold on. Ends of the chair, we're going to pull away from the chair a little bit, and I'd like you to lift your chin up to the sky, like you're trying to touch your chin to the ceiling. Feel that stretch. Let's bring that back to center. Very good. We're going to bring the arms between the legs, sitting up nice and tall. You might need to scoot back in your chair a little bit for this next one. We're going to do a roll down. We're going to start by gently dropping the chin to the chest. You're going to slowly just roll down to the floor, and I'd like you to relax your neck and shoulders as you do that. Just rolling down nice and easy. We're going to engage the core, and you're going to roll slowly back up your spine. We're going to sit up nice and tall into the chairs. That's it. Excellent work, everyone. Arms by the sides. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale down. Let's do that once again. Nice deep inhale. And exhale down. Excellent work. Very good, everyone. We're going to go ahead and continue back up to standing next. We're going to go behind our chairs. We're going to stretch out our calves. So I'm going to move my chair to the side so you can see what I'm doing. You can stay right where you are. I'm going to take my right foot back. Back heel on the floor. This back leg is straight. I'm going to bend my front knee. You should feel that in your calf. Back leg is straight. Let's bring that belly button to the spine. Standing up nice and tall. That's it. Next, we're going to go into an Achilles stretch, which is lower. Same leg, you're going to bring it in just a little bit closer. You're going to bend both of your knees, and you're going to keep both heels on the floor. So you should feel that down by your heel. Just hold that and breathe. Let's go ahead and straighten the legs. We're going to switch our legs. Stepping back with that left foot. Bending your front knee, back heel on the floor, back leg is straight. Belly button to the spine, stand up nice and tall. Excellent work. We're going to go ahead and take that back foot, scoot it in a little bit closer, bend both of those knees, both heels on the floor. I'm going to straighten those legs. Very good, everyone. Next, we're going to go into a stretch for the back of the leg in standing. I'm going to hold on to the chair. I'm going to walk back. And again, you can stay right where you are, facing forward. Walking back, my legs are about shoulder width apart. I'm going to try and flatten the back out. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit. And I want to try and get my back parallel to the ceiling. I'd like you to imagine the top of your head is lengthening towards the back of the chair, and your tailbone is lengthening to that wall behind you. Nice long spine. Let's go ahead and bring that belly button up towards the spine. We're going to bend the knees a little bit here and take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to try and straighten those legs. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Good. We're going to bend those knees and you're going to slowly walk towards the back of your chair and roll up your spine. Relax the neck and shoulders till the very end as you roll up to a nice long spine. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and bring my chair forward again. You can keep your chair there. Next, we're going to do a thigh stretch. So you have two options for this. You can bring your leg, grab your ankle, holding on to that chair, or your foot. Breathe into that stretch in your thigh. If that doesn't feel very comfortable for you, you can place your leg on the chair. And just do the stretch this way with your leg on the chair. Either one is completely fine. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other leg, please. Grabbing the ankle, or you're going to place your leg on the chair. Very good. Let's go ahead and place our feet back down on the floor, and we're going to do an inner thigh stretch. So if you have your socks on, just be careful. It could be a little slippery because we're going to take a wide stance with our legs. We're going to hold on to the chair. You're going to let your hips go back and you're going to bend your left knee. And as you do that, you should start feel a stretch on your inner thigh on that right leg. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. And let's come back to center, bringing those legs together. Good, everyone. Let's go ahead and back to our chair. Sitting up nice and tall in your chairs. Let's reach the arms up, take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, let those arms float back down. And we'll do that one more time. Nice deep inhale, reaching those arms up. And exhale, let those arms go down by your sides. Thank you so much, everyone.